Yep, that's cool.
When Anthony and Marlie Love came to the Pacific Northwest 2 years ago, they didn't know their way around.
Oh, here we go. And sometimes this is live, so it's we drive like Washingtonians already.
But dealing with potentially uncomfortable situations on a road trip comes more naturally to this couple than you might think.
What's up? I'm Anthony. This is my wife, Marlie, and welcome to another episode of Traveling While Black in Seattle.
The Loves, self-proclaimed lifelong Black people, have created a show to chronicle their trips across the state of Washington and beyond.
Cheers.
Marlie, a life coach, and Anthony, a supply chain worker, are transplants from St. Louis who started their online program in 2019 simply as a way to get to know Seattle.
So I said, how about we start a show where we go out and help Black people and other people that are marginalized, let them know where the places are safe, how much fun they are, and just like our overall experiences.
Anthony and Marlie give each location a drive grade for accessibility, a fun level rating, and what the Loves call a Black person comfort meter.
People might not realize that people that look like us, people that feel discriminated against, have that like little voice in the back of their head being like, is this gonna be safe for me?
Census figures show Black people make up only 7.3% of the Seattle population, 4.4% statewide. But the Loves are keeping their eyes open.
Oh, we got some Black folk. We have to get that.
Their smiling, positive approach to the challenging topic of race carries a gentle but powerful message.
It's not really about, going out and seeking like racism or any type of hate. It's about encouraging Black people to travel to places where they may have not even thought they would want to go check out.
With 60 plus episodes and counting, Traveling While Black has covered a lot of ground, having some fun and turning some heads.
I think we went a little overboard.
Rebecca Servos owns Distant Worlds Coffee Shop in Seattle's Roosevelt neighborhood.
And they wore cosplay, and I said, those are our people, right there. Yeah, okay, go ahead and write that all down. Let's get rock and rolling on that.
She invited Traveling While Black to visit her self-described geeky coffee spot.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, how are you?
Living the dream, all day, every day.
Yes.
Servos says her business seeks to elevate the voices of queer women and people of color, serving up a new perspective on what being a geek is all about.
We really want to create a space that is inclusive and welcoming to folks who may not have felt included and welcomed in geek culture prior to being here in our space.
It's a mission similar to what guides Traveling While Black, inviting people with a sense of community, not competition, to examine the prejudices we all carry.
It requires a lot of looking internally and seeking out those personal biases, rooting them out, seeing how they're influenced by the culture that we live in.
And that culture is changing.
Right there. I think we go that way. Let's go. Yeah. Should we go to the bar?
Let's go.
All right, start out with beverage today.
The Westie, whose founding chef, Chris Hartfield, is Black, has survived a time of protest and pandemic over the past year plus by adapting its business, but staying focused on inclusivity.
There shouldn't be any reason, whether it's Black, white, Asian, gay, straight. There should be no reason to be greeted any differently from how you would anywhere else.
1, 2, 3.
It's an idea worth toasting for Traveling While Black, for the Westie, and for all of us as we recover from a worldwide crisis in the hopes of coming back better.
I think that we've seen a lot of creativity come out of this past year and a half, so it's fun to see that used in a positive light and to share that message and to make other people see it and be welcome about it.
Not every trip has been fun. On a visit to the Olympic Peninsula last year, the Loves felt ignored at a restaurant and very unwelcome.
Well, an unfriendly cold welcome.
We know it was cold for us because the two sets of white customers that came in after us during our visit were both greeted very differently.
Most of all, I think it was kind of disappointing.
And social media isn't always on their side either.
We get comments on our YouTube and our Facebook page where people are like, this is dumb, you should be doing this.
But those few incidents haven't stopped their willingness to dive into situations that are not always that comfortable.
Full disclosure, we don't know how to swim.
We're trying to do something about it and just show people, hey, listen, I know you have that voice in the back of your head, but it's okay. You can get out, you can do these things because it's fun and it's beautiful.
Anthony and Marlie say they're open to wherever the Traveling While Black experience takes them, and they're hoping that everyone, no matter what your racial background, is on board.
Yes, they might take some wrong turns,
Is this one way?
No, it's not a one.
but we could all use some help finding our way on a long trip to racial equity.
That's kind of like a dream of ours. Our show can have an impact, that journey we are on as a country, to right some wrongs in the past and kind of heal some wounds.
We want to go north, south. We want to go all over Washington. We want to go Oregon, California. We just want to go everywhere.
Watch CityStream Tuesday nights at 7 on the Seattle channel, or find us anytime online at seattle.gov.